One of a kind.
It's your boy Prescription Man.
And your girl Mary Jane, the queen of the co.
And this is the Private Hip Hop Podcast. Hey man, we back. With
another one.
With another one. Like DJ Khaled, another one. Man, want to get started with a couple sponsor shout outs. Up first, we got Haddix Heating and Air. They recently sponsored the Peso event. Man, he done came and fixed the AC at the studio, got us up and running, you know what I'm saying? Really quick. Got the best rates in the city. He gonna be out here beating anybody's price, I promise. And it's good quality work. And you know, it's Texas, man. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't deal with that heat. You gotta get that AC working right. For sure.
Yes, our second sponsor is Dollhouse Aesthetics.
Mm-hmm.
That's a full service salon. They do it all
Everything.
from lipocavitation, get your hair highlighted, facials, all that good stuff there. So holla at Dollhouse Aesthetics for your beauty needs.
Located on Lake Air Drive. Yeah, shout out Caitlin and them, man, holding it down.
Yes, and my girl Nelly.
Yeah. Last but not least, we got De Niro Cochino, man, home of Erasmo
Cochino.
G. Yeah, you heard it. Yeah, De Niro Cochino. Yes, that dirty money. Home of Erasmo G's new EP, Elevated Vibrations, man. Shout out them. They are a power by sponsor at the Peso Show, man. They're out there holding it down, man. So make sure you look up that project. But today's guest, man, is a guest we've been wanting to get in here for a minute. Mary Jane asked me about 36 times.
See?
Jay, hey, she got you back. I ain't gonna lie to you. Mary Jane asked me about 36 times, and right now just seemed like the perfect time to do it because of everything that's going on. So with no further, you know what I'm saying, my boy Jay Trouble.
Hey man, just like watching it, you know what I mean, at the crib. It looks exactly, you know what I mean. I'm here.
Yeah, man, appreciate you.
See, bro, I've been wanting you here. Look.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. I know she does that from the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have this like brother sister relationship where like I talk shit to him all the time.
Say where you get on to me about everything. Yeah.
Give him the hardest time possible, and he still like shows me love. So I think that he's for life.
Yeah, I feel like Mary Jane be getting on everybody's ass though. That's not just you.
Yeah,
man.
I learned. I thought it was just me. You know what I mean? She be on everybody's ass.
Man, you got a lot of shit going on right now in the city. But man, for the people that don't know, you've been out here in Waco for a long time, man. Doing a whole lot of good things, man. I feel like I can't even remember how long ago I've met you, bro. It seems like it's been a lifetime, bro.
I can tell you how we met.
How we met? You tell me.
It was, I originally reached out to you through the Summer Bash mixtape.
Okay.
And then I don't know, my attitude was messed up back then. I was like, man, I commented something being a smart ass. Like, man, it's a damn shame or something like along those lines that if y'all don't have me on that mixtape and you just being, you know what I mean? Just a young idiot.
Southside.
Yeah, just a young idiot.
Hey, no, he was still saying that today.
But Script responded like, you know what? You know what I mean? Such a positive, such a good-hearted person. You know what I'm saying? You know what? You're right. Come to the studio and let's work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I remember knocking out a record with you and Sonny Bobo.
Yeah.
And then we ended up knocking out a second one. That's how I met Prescription.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Summer Bash. We're talking like 2K11 or something like that.
And I know, of course, being in the scene, I had seen you way before that.
Yeah.
I can remember seeing you like a way skinnier Trouble at the time. Like when I feel like I used to see you a lot of places that Polo Mob TV would be back in the day. You used to run with Polo a little bit?
Yeah, man. It's crazy because I just saw an interview from him, and you don't see very many interviews of him. Yeah. And it just kind of took me back, you know what I'm saying? And I really, there's a lot of people that played key roles in some of those beginning days and laying that foundation, like with my confidence, with networking with people, meeting people, and I give Polo a lot of credit for that because I got to work with him. I was running with him with the running the camera, of course. Me and Giovanni were going to college for camera work at the same time. We had classes together and stuff. That's how far me and Giovanni go back.
I remember that.
I was already kind of trying to learn the camera thing just because I wanted to do my own stuff. You know what I mean? So I ended up not very many people that go to school for that. You know what I mean? Get that kind of experience in the field directly. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Polo offered that for me, so I got to see how these people move and how they act and stuff like that when the cameras are off, when everything's off. You know what I mean? Like, and that really helped get my feet wet as far as like just learning. You I mean,
I remember even before that.
Okay. Okay.
When we were like teenagers and Jay used to be performing at the quinceañeras and stuff, like for real though, he had to
I
be
seen the
like
picture.
14 or 15. And can I tell about this one incident he invited us to go, right?
Man, see,
He invited us.
I know what she's talking about. I know what she's already talking about. Here we are. We're only 5 minutes into this thing, man.
This is how far back we go. But like me and Jay, like he from the South, I'm from the North, but we went to go see him perform. Like we wanted to go see him perform, and it was like nothing but South Side females in there, right? And all of them are mad at Jay for inviting us.
Mad, bro. They were so mad.
Plex. Straight plex.
But that's how long he's been doing it, bro. Like,
but like it used to be dope. We used to go to shows where it was nothing for us to go to pull up 15, 20 deep. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking. I don't forget who else, but I was like, man, what Northside Nino be doing when he performs? Like that's kind of similar to that. But you know, what I mean, the camera phones and all that kind of stuff wasn't really back then. You know what I'm saying? But we were hitting these things.
Or social media was not like
you know,
that.
MySpace might have barely been kicking off. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't what it is now.
Yeah.
But man, those were good times, man.
Yeah.
Real good times. But those are the kind of times that in those days, the people that helped me around those days that helped me, because man, I don't know. I wasn't born with this confidence to get in front of people like that. You know what I'm saying? I worked up the confidence to be like this. You know what I'm saying? And people helped me get there. You know?
Now he's cocky.
I feel like a lot of people in this industry that they still have social anxiety or they're not that confident and everything, but they still just they just go out there and do it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? I'm really like a homebody, like state of myself type of person, really as a person, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So to grow, to be networking and be more outgoing and extend yourself and stuff like that I'm still learning how to deal with that. But hey man, it's days like that where I've learned that confidence.
So y'all went from quinceañeras to 94.5 and everything.
Yes.
I taught her everything she knows.
Boy, like stop playing. No, what's crazy is when I was living in Dallas and he started working for the radio station, I had reached out to him and I was like, bro, how you get in there? Like, I want to get in there.
I thought she was playing. I really did think she was playing.
And so I got in there without his help.
Yeah.
Like I got in there.
She did. I thought
got
she was
in
playing.
there, and then when he came to work, I was like, "Hey, like,
bro, Mary Jane be playing. You know what I'm saying? She be having her jokes.
y'all think I be playing, but I be for real.
I thought she was playing. I'm
I
not
be
gonna
playing,
lie.
but I be for real."
He was in Dallas then. Maybe he didn't know how for real.
And you know what? She
because
hit me
they
up
hit
and I'm like,
no, because the radio station wasn't here when I left.
no, listen, I'm like 2 weeks in, bro. I'm doing all the desk work. I'm doing all the dirty work. Get me in. What do you mean? Get me? I'm barely getting in. You know what I'm saying? Mary Jane was ready.
And then
I thought she was playing though. I thought she was playing.
He was so mad because we had like the way I got in and the way he had to get in. It was so different.
Oh yeah.
And so he would like rub that in my face all the time. You got it easy. You had it easy, man. Like
I mean, they still get it easy. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, we could do a whole another show about that alone. You know what I mean?
All right, so for both of y'all being in the radio, which one of y'all forgot to put y'all's phone on silent?
That was you, bro.
That was me? No, it's not. I'm clearly on silent.
Hey, you thought we was going to skip over that? You know what I mean?
That was me.
I'm clearly on silent.
Shout out to my sis Gabby. That was me.
Shout out Gabby, man. Hey, she got a crouton commercial coming out. That's,
Oh, yes.
A crouton?
She tossing salads.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
She tossing salad and having a lot of fun.
But it's Jay's interview, though.
Get it how you live, Gabby. Shout out to Gabby.
You know how we do it, bro, right?
So,
yeah, but we did radio, but I know like Jay is just like he started working behind the camera. Like he's just that type of person to get all around like experience, and like he really wasn't a radio guy. He's an artist, so he just like kind of used that platform too. You know what I mean? To expose his talent.
yeah.
I just feel like it took the same kind of confidence. You know what I mean? The same kind of confidence it takes to be an artist. I think it translated immediately over the radio. You know what I mean? It's the same thing.
Yeah, no effort.
Yeah, we've been on these microphones forever. You know what I'm saying? It's come second nature after a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You are you still at 94.5 now or no?
Yeah. I probably do more now than I did then. You know what I mean? People might have heard me more on the radio more now, and now I'm behind the scenes, and I enjoy that way better. But man, they're delegating me a whole lot of responsibility now. behind the scenes. And man, you know, that's a whole nother venture that could grow its own legs and take off another way one day. You know what I'm saying? I'm just collecting stuff on my resume right now as far as radio is. You know.
Yeah. Well, you remember like when Waco didn't have a hip hop station?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We used to catch the Fuzzy station from Dallas. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
The Fuzzy
Because it was
station.
either that or I won't say their name. But, you know, it was a station that wasn't hip hop. It might have slid a hip hop ish song in there. But other than that, we was listening to the Fuzzy stations from Dallas.
Was listening to CDs.
Yeah. So the first time you ever got your music played as an artist, was it on the radio in Waco or was it on the radio somewhere? It was in Waco?
Yeah, it was in Waco. The other station, it was 104.9.
Yeah,
Before it was
104.9,
94.5.
yeah,
It was 104.9, and it was no affiliation of me working at the radio station. You know what I mean? They were playing me as a straight artist. You know.
Yeah.
So it's cool to be in the game long enough to be the guy trying to get on the radio, and then to be the guy that sees the people that are trying to get on the radio. And man, as being an artist, I try to bridge that gap. You know what I mean? There's a lot of bigger markets that you'll have to deal with somebody that's not of this culture and of the hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? You might have to deal with a guy with a tie and suit. You know what I'm saying? But in Waco, you got to deal with me, and you know, I'm for Waco. I'm for all these artists.
Yeah, man, I stand by that. You out here doing a lot of stuff for the artists. Like one of the things that we was gonna touch on, which is the Hustle Town Network event.
Oh man, it's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful. Like I tell these young artists, man, I had to go to Houston and face all kinds of adversity with what comes with that several times to get this kind of exposure, to meet these plugs, and to network with these kind of people. You know what I mean? Blowouts, you know, everything that comes with the road. Budget, you know what I mean? You know, I'm an independent artist. We do this off of our budget. You know what I'm saying? So I bundled all that together and brought it to Waco's backyard for the. Not for an individual, but for, you know what I mean, a collective of our talent to benefit off of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the cool thing about it.
That's exciting.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because
sure.
It worked for me. Like it's not a money grab or anything like that. It's worked for me. It's residual work. You know what I mean? Especially the SPM one that I did. I get stopped in Houston about that one a lot. When I do go to these hip hop events and stuff like that, they know me from that.
Yeah. The Hustle Town Network is definitely a big hip hop curator hub in Houston for sure, man. And everything they got going super professional. So bringing something like that to the city for the artists is big. And the for those that don't know, this is a virtual contest event, and the winner will get to go to Straight Out of Houston.
Yeah, Straight Out of Texas in Houston.
Straight Out of Texas,
and it'll be episode 7. Mine is episode 6. The winner of 6 will go to 7, and you know, we went to Houston for 5.
Yeah,
and now they have their location. You know, it's all virtual. They're still filming it and putting a broadcast together essentially, but now they're doing it in front of a live crowd, and the screens and that place, you've seen it. You know
that setup was crazy.
Wow.
That setup is,
was crazy.
You know, Kevin Gates had a show there, so you know what I mean, Kevin Gates don't just perform anywhere. You know what I mean, it's top of the line stuff. So the winner of Straight Out of Texas 6 in Waco gets a free entry into Straight Out of Texas 7. And hey man, all these plugs that I made through Hustle Town Network, Straight Out of Texas, all those guys, it was through these virtuals, just by going out there and shaking hands and exchanging Instagrams and stuff like that. So it worked for me. If it worked for me, it can work for any of these guys. You know, we got a ton of talent in Waco. You know what I mean? Ton of talent. So I feel like it's a good opportunity. It feels good to give this kind of opportunity to artists.
Do you have any female artists?
No.
Man, I really wanted some female artists to get on this one.
I don't got no female artists.
Oh man.
Is this a ghostwriting opportunity for Mary Jane? Is that what we're going?
This is something else that Mary Jane always pulls for. She always pulling for us to get female guests on here, female artists.
Sure. I mean, they're out there. I don't know what they're tripping on.
She said what they're tripping
like, where y'all at? Where y'all at?
I would be interested in a female artist with something different, like a different content. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are the same to me. You know what I mean? They come with the same content. They're not the same. Their content is the same. You know what I'm saying? There's other aspects of the game, other aspects of music that hasn't been tapped into.
You want some substance?
Yeah. So sure. When an artist when a female artist can come along and be relatable as far as that sense, I think she's gonna win.
Yeah, there's an artist from Waco. I don't know if you heard of her name. Is Ashley Artisan. She makes a different style of music. She has a song about not liking her job. You know what I'm saying? And it's with a live band, but it's still like hip hop. So like they're out here. They're just tucked in the mix, man.
Yeah, definitely.
You definitely have to send me a link on that. Sounds interesting. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, man. So the Straight Outta Texas, does it have like an air date or anything?
I wanted to get the filming out of the way, and you know, what I mean, it's on us as far as the release date. I know it does take about 3 to 4 weeks to edit it down and stuff like that with everything that they've got going on already. So at least 3 weeks after the filming, you know what I mean. But I was gonna try to find something cool where we could have like almost like a watch party.
I was
or something
just
like
fixing
that.
to
right
so we can do it here, bro. They have the screen in here. They have everything.
Hey, that sounds like, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Hey.
Rogue Media, baby. Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Something cool for the artists, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, it feels really good to be part of the change. These kind of opportunities, like you said, like we spoke on earlier before we had a hip-hop station here, man, we used to just dream and hope for these kind of opportunities, and there was really no light at the end of the tunnel that we could see. You know what I'm saying? We were just hoping for a better outcome one of these days. You know what I'm saying? And now these kind of opportunities with a radio station, with everything, with the artists that are popping off here, with Hustle Town coming, like
right.
With artists that we're bringing and stuff like that for shows, like it's right here in front of us.
Yeah, it's right here right now. Yeah. With the Hustle Town thing, do you have judges or anything involved in the competition side of that?
So I wanted judges from Houston.
Unbiased,
completely unbiased.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, shout out to Farico. Like, he'll be performing as a featured artist, but he won't be a part of the competition. Like, I couldn't have him part of the competition.
Yeah.
I couldn't have my artist win. You know what I'm saying? So just because, I've seen a lot of foo contests and stuff like that, so I just wanted to go all the way the other way with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. These are completely biased judges from Houston. We're going to go with Tex from Hustle Town Network, you know, which is pretty much your main guy if you're dealing with Hustle Town Network. We're going to go DJ Sauce Park. And
okay, my boy Sauce Park. Hey.
Sauce Park is just...
He's grinding, bro.
He's just a fan of music, bro. He's such a good energy to be around. He just loves music. He loves up-and-coming artists. He loves to see people that are hungry for it. And he knows his music.
What I like about Sauce Park is he got, I feel like he got with J Trouble, and then he tapped into everybody from Waco, and he chopped and screwed all their music videos.
Exactly
like he tapped into the Waco market super quick. I like
That's exactly what he did.
That's exactly what he did.
I love Jay.
Yeah.
And he's just such a good spirited person. And I met him through the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like when that ESG record dropped, he was on it immediately.
Oh yeah.
He was on it immediately. He dropped.
Text is available now.
Right. I'm glad you brought that up because
you know what I'm saying. All that. The chopped and screwed video was going crazy, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, who? And then I saw like 2 or 3 more chopped and screwed from the same guy, and I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, he be killing them.
So I hit him up on Instagram, and we got to chopping it up, and now every time I touch down, man, shout out to bro, because man, there's people that, you know, that's not a knock against anybody, because people got their own lives, but there's people that I grew up with doing this stuff with that ain't around on the road and stuff like that. Like when I'm in Houston and I tap in with bro, like bro does the dirty work without even being asked. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll grab my merch bag, he'll be out there handing out.
Who is this?
DJ Sauce Park.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
One of the judges. Yeah.
One of the judges. You know what I'm saying? And I just know he's down to earth and honest about the music. You know what I'm saying? So that's our second judge. So we got Tex from Hustle Town Network, DJ Sauce Park, and we got Highway Yella from Swisher House.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you don't know Highway Yella from Swisher House, you know what I'm saying? That dude is putting in work. He's putting the groundwork in everywhere. I believe
That's
it.
awesome.
I trust his judgment with music, you know what I'm saying? And like they all understand where I'm coming from. I want the artist that deserves a break. You know what I mean? The best artist, you know what I mean, that deserves these kind of attention from this to win, you know what I'm saying? Honest win, you know what I mean? I've seen too much janky stuff, you know?
Yeah, and Highway Yellow was at the H-Town event. Jay tapped me in with him. I showed him the podcast. Like they're all super cool. They all seem super humble, and they all seem to have a super huge love for what's going on with the Hustle Town Network, man. So
that's what's up.
It's super dope, man, to bring it to the city.
Man, you trying to pop this thing off, man? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You brought up working with ESG. Everybody knows ESG is a Houston legend. Talk about your relationship with him, because y'all are pretty close.
Man, we go back a long time ago. That the record that I got with ESG that popped off isn't my first record with ESG. Like, I wish I could pull that record, because you know, we all started somewhere. But I got a record in a video with ESG from a long time ago.
I remember that. I was there
a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? And man, all my young artists out there, like half of this game is consistency and being persistent. You know what I'm saying? Like every time E over the years would have a show in Austin or Dallas or anywhere anywhere I could get close enough to, I'd hit him up and kind of keep in contact with them. You know what I mean? And I don't know. He had a show here in Waco one day, and we ended up. I just went to go holler at him just to, you know what I mean? We ended up at the bar doing what we do, you know what I'm saying? And it turned into a damn 4:00 in the morning studio session, and that's how Texas came about.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
that's one
Texas
of my favorite
is a jam.
songs. Yeah, that's one of my favorite
Shout out
ones.
Precise.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Precise. I mean, everybody that had something to do with that one, man. There's a lot that went into
I think I had
that
something
one.
to do with it, too.
Oh, yeah.
I think I remember the
wants her credit.
actual day that everything happened.
What day was it?
That was when they had that show at the Artisan building, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Easter Sunday. It was Lil Flip and ESG. We got Lil Flip and ESG on 2 different records that day. It was kind of cool.
Mary Jane wasn't publishing. She said she had something.
Damn,
All I wanted to do was be in the video, but that didn't happen either.
Now listen. She's supposed to have been in about 4 or 5.
Bro,
of my
I hear this so
videos.
many times from Mary Jane.
4 or 5 at least, bro.
Hey, I'm a busy woman. I'm really supposed to be in all these videos, like summertime too, and I was sick. So it's like always something happens.
While we talking about these legendary things, these legendary people in the mix, you know what I mean? I feel like one thing I've always liked about your journey is somewhere in the history of J Trouble, you linked up with Hustler E, who to me is somebody who has taught me a lot of game, and I was never in the position you was in with him, so I could only imagine the type of game that he taught you. So how was that situation whenever that came about? Because that's Waco right there. You know what I'm saying?
It was intimidating. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? I was young, bro. We're talking probably like 23, 24 years old, and it was T-Toke that set that whole situation up. Yeah. And around that time, man, I was making a lot of noise with the music around here. And around that time, I had a lot of people, a lot of groups or labels that were trying to recruit me, and I just wasn't interested. And it wasn't no disrespect to them, but it was just like I don't know, if I'm bringing more to your table than you're bringing to mine kind of thing, you know what I'm saying, respectfully. And I remember, man, this was, all I had was music at this time, you know what I'm saying? I did it day and night. And I remember linking up with Hustler E, and I was supposed to meet up with him at the studio. And I remember saying, like, if E wants to do something, like, I'll join today. I'll sign today. And, and the people that I had told that knew that, like, wait a second, what you know what I mean? You don't turn down everybody around there. Like, nah, Hustler wants to go. You know what I mean? We'll go today. Yeah. And we hadn't spoken on anything about me joining at that time. I could just kind of feel the energy that's where it was going. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it went. As soon as I had to get dropped off at this. I remember all this. I got dropped off at the studio, and man, he just taking it from being a hobby to talking business as a youngster like that. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed so surreal. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember running up on Hustler's cars and stuff like that when I was young, and buying the VHS and buying the T-shirts and buying the DVD. He might not even remember. I was just a little kid, just another kid running up on. You know, he probably got that a lot. You know what I'm saying? He might not even put 2 and 2 together. But me growing up, I remember the VHSs. I remember my brothers coming home with the VHSs, and I couldn't believe somebody from Waco, that was it. You know what I'm saying? So,
bro, to have a movie, you know what I mean?
Nah, not in those days. Like, now today, people listening, they might, movie, you know, everybody can shoot a short film real quick. No, this was like in the
right.
What year was it? Originally? Because I know he re-released it a few times.
Yeah, I mean that shit was 90s, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? His own movie in the 90s. So yeah, you know, we got to talking percentages and all that kind of stuff, and it was intimidating. You know what I'm saying? He's a real dude. You know what I'm saying? But he quickly got me up to speed on a lot of stuff, as far as the business plan, everything to me. Around that time, I signed to him and found out I was having my first child at the same month. You know what I'm saying? So things happened quick. You know what I'm saying? He coached me up through that. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can imagine how some of those conversations went. You know what I'm saying? Man, I was down on my ass, and E gave me the keys to his extra house. You know what I'm saying? Like took care of me. Refrigerator was full, washer, dryer, everything. Hey man, whatever you want in there, man, help yourself, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like. you know what I mean, and those kind, like I said, like I spoke of earlier, you know, those kind of days, those kind of that help me set the foundation. You know what I'm saying? Without E, I don't think that it goes the same way.
Yeah, man. Shout out E. Shout out Toke, man.
Yeah, the whole TMB. R.I.P. Lakeith, man. R.I.P. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Waco Kane, it's legendary.
Yes.
I got it tatted on my back. Hey, you shared the tat. Controversy. Hey, man. Yeah, man. The Waco Kane to me, bro, is just forever gonna be like the super legendary man. Here, it's just not gonna go away.
Well, you know, his influence is still alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to, you know, he don't be on the internet like that. You know what I'm saying? But you post something like a tattoo of Hustler E or anything of Hustler. I posted a selfie with them, a few months back, and 200 likes. You know what I'm saying? Like, without being on the internet, he still got an internet presence.
Yeah,
you know
you talked about the Summer Bash earlier. I remember at the Summer Bash we gave him the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Wow. That's what kicked me off to getting to signing him. That's when he first approached me as an artist. You know what I'm saying? We had talked as a kid and a fan and a rapper.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean, that place was packed that day. That picture of Zero with the crowd, that should go down in the Waco history books. Shout out to Jay the Businessman.
Boy Don Jay.
You know what I'm saying? But as excited as I was to open up for Zero at that age, I was even more excited that Hustler E approached me backstage and was like, "Man, bro, just telling me things that I could tell he had been watching. He was telling me about the music videos I had dropped. He was telling me about songs that he liked that I dropped. Yeah. And that's where we set up the studio session where I originally got signed.
Like every few years, I see somebody share that picture of him holding that award, where he's sitting on the couch. Bro, I took that picture at his house after the show. Every time I see that picture, I'm like, hey, I remember I took that picture. But man, that's just a legendary moment, bro. That was a sea of people. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was a dope moment to see E get his flowers. You know what I mean? Shout out E, man.
He still deserves them. Still, you know, people from around the world would hit me up around that time saying they were on to my music just because they had been, hey man, Germany.
Bro, I was gonna say, there's somebody from Germany I see that be posting Texas Money Boy stuff all the time, and he'll post other people from Waco too. Like
he was like, I got every Texas Money album. How much is it gonna cost you to ship your album to? You know what I mean? I got everything Texas Money Boy. I got all the posters. I got all the T-shirts. I need your album. Whatever it costs. You know what I'm saying? From Germany, and you gotta keep. I'm like 23 years old. I'm like, bro, this dude is really hitting me up from the other side of the world.
That's dope, man. That's super dope. Shout out E, man. It never goes away. I seen E in the same magazines as DJ Screw and SPM. Like on top of the magazine, DJ Screw, Hustler E. You know what I mean? It's to see it was crazy. You know what I mean? And then now where hip hop's at right now in Waco is. It's crazy, bro, to see it have came so far.
Oh yeah, no, to see him on the big screen for the documentary was insane.
Man, it was live, yeah, bro. It felt good, man. Yeah. Shout out Lizzie Lipman, man.
Yes,
Blood, Sweat, and Peace.
Man, we came a long way, bro. Yeah. We came a long way, and it feels almost weird to be the guys that are holding the keys now. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. It feels like we're holding the keys. Like these younger guys are watching what we've done and watching what we continue to do, and we're throwing these guys alley-oops, and they're not gonna, you know what I mean? A lot of them aren't gonna forget the things that we, you know what I mean, that we put in place. You know
and it's crazy because it goes both ways, man. I went to I was at Mary Jane's Women's Empowerment event the other day, and Lindsay spoke, and like Lindsay is now pursuing her dream of being a filmmaker instead of a news journalist, and all that came from a place of the documentary, the Waco hip hop documentary. So like her whole career path has changed, and she's working on her dreams that she didn't even think she would be able to work on, type stuff, and it's all came from the hip hop doc, bro. Like to hear that come from her, it was crazy, bro. You know, it's like we help do that. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Lindsay, if you need an actor, I know a guy.
I know, right? I already told her too. I said I do extras, I do all that.
My boy Jay out here doing movies in LA.
That's what I was gonna go to. Like, so you really get a lot of love outside of Waco as well, like Houston, Atlanta, San Antonio. You go to LA a lot, and you just did a movie in LA.
Hey,
with Lil Sicc, right?
Hey, yeah.
Pax?
Pax the movie. DeAndre Bonds, man, shout out to LA Spike Lee. Man, E the writer, my boy Michael Sterling. Like, it's just a beautiful situation to see people, to see so many people come together for one project. You know what I'm saying? And shout out Lil Sicc, because Lil Sicc is simply a legend, and he doesn't get enough credit for what he does, because he's another hustler to me.
He been out here, bro.
You know what I'm saying? He's another hustler to me. Without his helping hand in the process, a lot of this doesn't go the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are whatever to not give people their flowers. I've never been that guy. Like, man, Lil Sicc, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they better not ever mess with my dog, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. So that movie opportunity just kind of presented itself through Lil Sicc, and you know, it was based out of L.A. You know what I mean? And we worked with some names out there, man. It was pretty cool.
You was out there for a minute, huh?
2 weeks, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Sounds expensive.
Are you kidding me, bro? Golly, Jesus. And you know what? Hey, man, they got a dispensary on every corner. and what I like about it is you could just be doing some other stuff, just walking around or whatever. And it's just a fragrance all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Damn, what the hell? I like this place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's super expensive. You know what I'm saying? But that was a experience that I'll take with me forever. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely dope, man. And the same confidence from stepping on stage in front of a bunch of people I don't know, from stepping on the microphone and talking to God knows how many people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The same confidence just applied, you know what I mean? Hey, man, I think I stumbled upon something, man.
Did you get shot?
No. Shout out.
I just knew they were gonna kill Jay. Like, they were gonna kill him.
Well, I can't let hey, man, you know what I mean? It's coming.
So
you know
they didn't kill you?
Packs the movie.
You got stabbed.
I put on for Waco, man. You know what I'm saying?
Already. So you killed somebody.
I just put on for Waco.
Cuddy does shows. Cuddy makes music.
Yes.
Cuddy acts in movies.
He's
Man,
on the radio.
You print T-shirts. You do grills, correct?
Yeah.
You got all
bossed
kinds
up
of
grills,
hustles.
bossed up printing. You know what I mean? Hey, man, I just got tired of, you know what I mean? I don't know. I like things my way. You know what I mean? And I got tired. You know, I tell people all the time there's a difference between having a job and having a career. Yeah. And I was just wasting time with jobs that I was getting nowhere with. And you know, hey, man, you got to believe in yourself first. I tell people I bossed up my mindset before I bossed up anything, you know?
Yeah, shout out to bossed up.
Yeah, you definitely be out here getting it, man. You got a million hustles. I feel like everybody at this table got a million hustles.
Yeah,
you know
for real.
There's a lot of money in
There's 3
this
million hustles at this table.
Hey, but Jay, you know what I do love about you the most? It's not a lot of things, but this is the one that I love the most. And
I was gonna say braiding my hair.
No, that's what I hate. Look, because he wanna show up. He's like my sister. They just show up in the shop and think they could just cut in line and everything. They get VIP service. Like, it just don't work. Like, Script tried to do this to me.
I need it today. After
He
this
tried to
interview,
do
I
this.
need braids today. I'm trying to peso out, bro.
It's
telling
9
you,
o'clock at night. He said after this interview. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Y'all gotta respect my time,
Hey,
okay?
you gotta respect the promo. You know what I'm
But
saying?
what I love about Jay is his fatherhood. Man, he's A1 with that.
Hey,
Like,
man, right before I got here, I was at football practice. You know what I mean? I coach. This is my 3rd or 4th year coaching. Like, even more than me directly, my fatherhood, me being a father to my kids. I don't think people understand how many kids I've coached in the past 4 years that don't have a man in their life. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I mean? That I gotta be. You know what I mean? Like, you just feel it and you see it. And a lot of these kids, I've coached them consecutively these years, so I've watched them become. You know what I mean? When they're 8, 9, and now they're about to go to middle school, they're becoming young men and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, hey, that means more to me than any of the music, any of the entertainment. Like, that, you know what I mean? These kids' face light up when they see me. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to all the coaches.
even my kids love you.
All the coaches. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't take bookings sometimes. You know what I'm saying? When it interferes, because this is a certain time of year where I dedicate it to the youth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So. Yeah, that's something important to me. But of course, my kids and everything. The one part that sucked about the LA thing for 2 weeks was I was gone from my kid. Like, I can't wait till I get to a position where I can have the best of both worlds, where I can travel the world and go do these
Bring
things
your
and
kids,
go conquer the world and be able to come home to the kids at the same time. You know, so. But yeah, man, I don't know how people miss out on fatherhood.
Right.
You know, what the hell?
What the hell, right?
You gonna keep doing that as long as your kids are in sports, or you gonna?
I don't know.
I
I don't know. I've thought about that before because it's kind of weird. it would be different not having one of mine on the team. You know what I'm saying? But these kids,
but
still,
it's very important.
I was going to say, but these kids still need male role models, and it just depends on my schedule. You know what I mean? If I'm older and I'm sitting on some M's and just enjoying my life, I could definitely see myself continuing to do that. But if I'm out here trying to get it, if I got to get it, then if my kids aren't playing, then. You know, I know a lot of good guys that can fill that role. You know what I mean?
Salute to you, bro. I don't know sports, so I ain't have to teach no kids no sports.
But you can do a music program.
But
yeah. There's all kinds of different ways.
Both of y'all to work at my youth center. Music program, sports program.
Yeah, let me know.
Or you can do music and sports.
And shout out Sean Griffin. We had him on here. He coaches.
Oh yeah. No, he's popped up at some of our games, and I've seen some of his coaching stuff. You know what I mean? I've talked football with, bro. It's fun. You know what I mean? It's like playing Madden, but in real life.
but with little kids' lives.
Yeah. I get to call the play.
Too funny.
I get to call the play and watch them execute it. And if they score a touchdown, it's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's live, bro. I get something out of that.
That is too funny.
That's super dope, man. That's super dope.
My kids are so young, so it's so funny to watch them playing and like just doing all kinds of
stuff. She just showed me a
crap.
video of her son out there on the court trying to fight somebody and stuff. Like, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Look at that.
Hey, because he knows what he's doing.
He pointing to the bench and stuff. Like, you go over here.
Shout out EJ, man. You gonna get
He gonna be a rapper, sports, all that.
Bro, he got the confidence, bro.
You know that's crazy because you know what's the craziest part about it? Not that he has the confidence to me, not that he has the but his mannerisms as if he's like working the stage, like he's done this before. You know what I'm saying? Like it took me a lot of practice. It took me a lot of practice to get some of those things down. You know what I'm saying?
No, like all these artists from Waco, like bro, my son loves all of them. Like he's on it. He's on all this. He loves watching Jay on TV or Rico and Hot Boy, everybody. Like, and he swears he knows all the lyrics. Like y'all can't tell him nothing.
Hey, that kid's got it, man. He gonna be up
He
here.
be knowing the ad libs and everything.
Yes.
Just the mannerisms and everything. You know what I mean? Working this side of the crowd, and then he comes over here and works this side of the crowd. Like, bro, who taught you that?
I seen the kids fighting over the mic. They were both trying to rap the same song.
Watch,
They're crazy.
They're gonna be the Mexican Migos here.
Hey.
Watch. All three of them.
You might as well start a group. You might as well start a little duo.
Hey, I'm looking for a manager or an agent or something from these kids. They need to pay me back. They owe me. I need all that back and then some.
Yeah, you gonna get your payback.
Yeah, I need it. Shut up, Jay.
We have to get EJ in here for a private hip hop podcast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He'll be up here before you know it. You know what I'm saying?
He'll tell you too everything. He just keep it real.
It was hilarious, man.
But yeah, I love that. I love your father. Even at the radio station, he'd have his kids at the radio station and everywhere we need to be.
He said that was the worst. See, y'all love it. He hated it.
That was the worst. My kids don't know how to act, man. At least now, maybe now, but back then.
Yeah, man. So we do a thing on here called Mount Rushmore. I already know you're shaking your head because you don't want to do it, and you're going to do it anyway. So, I don't know. I'm not debating on what to give you, man, but I feel like you got a lot of pride in your culture. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I wanted to do a Mount Rushmore. I want to do a couple of them, but I wanted to do one of Latin artists, bro. It don't have to be rappers. It don't. You know what I mean? But if you had to do a Latin Mount Rushmore for you, who would it be, bro?
And
that's hard for me.
I've been out of school for a while. It's 4, 5.
4.
He said, I've been out of school for a while.
Longer than everybody else. Longer than everybody else.
I was skipping even back then. Kids stay in school. You know what I mean? Then you'll know how many were already. Nah.
Jay's so crazy.
It had to be Selena, Richie Valens, SPM.
Oh, that's a tough 3 right there.
Wait,
that's nice. Yeah,
Selena.
Selena, of course.
Selena, yes.
You know what I'm saying? You say Selena.
Richie Valens.
Richie Valens, of course, because your name's Richie Valens on every platform. Then. and SPM, of course. I rock with that one.
And
okay, what nobody say, I rock with that one.
Yeah, I don't care what they say. Damn.
Who's that?
I'm
who's
tempted
that
to
for us?
Put the boy. I'm tempted to just put the boy. But
I mean, if you're your favorite,
cocky. I told you. He really want to put himself.
He up there with 3 great. You up there with some.
He's a bunch of more.
Santana, you know what I mean? That's somebody that I like.
I thought you were gonna say J-Lo.
What the?
She's huge.
I mean, you know, she doesn't come to mind. And you know, and I would put Santana if it wasn't me.
And Mary Jane says I'm her co-host.
I really want to cry.
Yeah.
But man, we haven't had a whole lot of big Latin artists, you know what I mean, or big Mexican artists, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. It always seems like they come and then some, you know what I'm saying, like Selena, SPM, you know. But that's tough 4 right there, bro. That's a heavy 4.
Really, his guitar
Wait,
playing.
who? Oh, Santana.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was always, I grew up around that kind of music, rock and roll and stuff like that. So when I'd see him like really shredded on the mic, on the guitar and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Santana's super cool, man.
Yeah, you know,
Legendary.
Yeah,
And that's a tough 4, bro.
Yeah, and it was just Latin.
Yeah.
And you know, honorable mention, Big Pun.
Yeah. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah. Honorable mention. Mount Rushmore don't have an honorable mention, but I feel him.
You know, just to show.
Put him on the bottom.
Aaron be having to he be picking groups. It'd be like 12 heads. You know what I mean? Nah, that was dope. We hadn't done that yet. So yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, we have not.
No, we haven't. But the second one we have done, but we got to get yours. I want to do a Mount Rushmore of just rappers. Your top 4, hands down. J Trouble's favorite. What you got?
Of all time.
Of all time.
Man, you know. Man, I'm gonna throw Kevin Gates out there first.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw you know what I mean, they're not your best rappers, they're my favorite, you know what I'm saying?
Just say it.
I'm gonna put Jeezy up there.
Okay.
I'll put Jeezy up there. I'm gonna put Jay-Z up there. And
That's so different.
We're
bro.
all over the map. What was the first one?
No.
Kevin Gates.
That's down south.
Jeezy.
Oh, okay, still down south.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z up north. Damn, he ain't hit Texas once.
I don't know. He's about to make me cry again.
As far as like a talent, man, I don't, man. As far as like a talent, I thought Mo3 was like off the charts. You know what I'm
Oh my gosh.
R.I.P.,
I
man.
feel so bad because
like
he's so good.
Like I feel like he had the ability to be a generational talent. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Now, all the extra, you know what I mean, might make a lot of people take from that fact, but the fact remains. As far as talent, if we're just talking talent, you know what I mean? You know, I definitely like Mo3's music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's hard. Run it back one time.
Wow.
Kevin Gates,
I'm done with
Young
him.
Jeezy, Hove, and Mo3.
Hard.
That's so different. That whole.
That's all hella different. I'm glad you had somebody from Texas in there though. You scared me for a minute, man.
Hey, it almost went somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? It almost went somewhere. It almost went with Nip.
Nip, yeah.
But I was late to Nip. You know what I'm saying? I was hip to what he was doing.
I hate that, man.
I feel like I was late to Mo3.
I feel like when people pass away or they get locked up, man, you get onto their music late sometimes, bro.
I was hip to what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? I loved what he was doing as a person. What he was doing pulled me to him quicker than his music did, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like he had my attention.
It was motivating.
I just looked at what he did and I was like, and it kind of like it didn't give me any new ideas, but it kind of like confirmed my thinking of just like, you know what I mean, being a square business dude and giving back to your people and stuff like that. Like I really admired that way. I don't know. I admired that way before his music caught my ear. You know what I mean? But when it did, like I really do. His music really is inspiring to me. I listen to it all the time still.
Yeah. I remember being at I think it was a South by Southwest show, and Nip was on the ticket years ago. You know what I'm saying? And I remember at the time being like, oh yeah, man, I've always heard the name, but you know what I mean? I never really got it. And then like as he progressed, I'm like, man, Nip's hard like that. I remember when I seen him, I wasn't even excited to see him at the time. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like he was getting there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was getting there. That's what I'm saying. His music was coming around to me, and then you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I hate it, man. All the greats, man, it be like that. It's the worst. R.I.P., man. R.I.P. everybody that ain't here in this rap game.
Yes.
Man, the rap game's the worst, bro. For real.
It's a dangerous job. You know what I mean? It's a double-edged sword. You know what I mean? You could be living the time of your life and then lose it that quick. You know, it's happened. We watched it several times.
We seen it
within
happen
the
in
year.
Waco.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, man, for real.
R.P. J Bird, man. You know what I'm saying?
For real, man. It was Jay Bird's birthday the other day.
Oh yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
All right, man. What we gonna do now? We do some rapid fires, bro. Do some rapid fire. It's all light. It ain't nothing too crazy. We ain't hit you with nothing. We ain't hit you with nothing stupid. You know what I mean? Simple stuff. iPhone, Android.
iPhone,
Good choice. PlayStation, Xbox.
PlayStation,
Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon,
Winter, summer.
summer,
Rapper, R&B.
R&B.
Hey.
Man, you know how many rappers actually say R&B? It's crazy.
I love R&B.
It's relaxing more than killing, trapping. You know what I'm saying? I get tired of hearing that sometimes.
Yeah, man. College or NFL?
NFL.
He said that quick. Apple Music, Spotify.
Spotify. I'll say what I use. I don't mess with that.
Yeah, I say Spotify, but I like when people listen on Apple Music because they get paid more.
I use Tidal, just for the record.
Ooh, so you pay us the most.
Yeah, that's what drew me to them when they found out that they pay out the artists the most.
All right. Hostess or Lil Debbie?
Lil Debbie.
Everybody, I think nobody said Hostess. Yeah. Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
Damn right, bro. You can't beat Netflix. Booties or boobies?
Ooh, booties. Booties.
I was like,
The tough one.
That's the only one that almost stumped me. My answer was both. You know what I mean?
Clear liquor, dark liquor.
Ooh, this depends what kind of J Trouble was gonna try to come out
Both
that
of
night. I'm
them.
gonna say clear though.
Clear?
Yeah.
Not me.
Dark's a bad choice.
Yeah?
Yeah, dark's a bad choice.
Dark
I can handle clear.
Brings out the demon, huh?
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Indica, sativa.
Indica.
Oh, he trying to be in the couch. Gold or diamonds?
Gold.
Blunts or joints?
Blunts.
Damn right. Managing or rapping?
Managing.
Yeah?
I could do that till I'm freaking 80. The rappers, you know what I'm saying? You got to get in and get out with the rap. And I don't know, managers dying, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The manager ain't
The manager don't get shot. The manager's got to find a new client. God damn.
They got a different set of problems.
manager don't go to jail.
Manager's off the scene.
Co-town or the co?
The co.
I knew you was going to be salty if it was cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Down south or dirty south?
Down south.
Mexican or Mexican?
Mexican. Mexican.
Some people be super salty about that one, bro.
Hey.
What's the difference?
Well, because if I go to Mexico tomorrow, they don't look at me and say, "Hey, that's one of mine."
Okay, I feel you.
So you're Mexican.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'm Mexican too.
I
I guess I'm Mexican too.
I've been to the villages before, you know what I'm saying? And I had a pair of rollerblades, and they looked at me like I was, you know what I mean? I was not fitting in, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
The fuck are those?
What the fuck is he doing? He's not
Fucking Harachis.
Yeah, he's not one of us, you know what I'm saying? So
My last one, bro, I ask everybody, is my favorite one. $100K cash or $1 million credit limit?
man, I'm gonna take the $1 million credit limit.
$1 million
I'm
credit
gonna
limit.
flip it.
What you gonna do with it?
Invest in everything.
Right.
Everything.
Everything.
Just turn this thing into a monopoly game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Real estate, food, clothing. You know what I mean, man? I've done a whole lot with a whole lot less. You know what I'm saying? Give me,
I know that's right.
Give me that M.
Yeah, for real.
Give me that M.
Hey man, respect. I respect it. Yeah, man. That's all my rapid fires, man. I like the $100K cash $1 million credit limit because people they be up in the air about it. They debate about it, man.
Hey, man, 100 cash don't. You know what I mean?
Go quick,
it used
bro.
to seem like a lot, but now
Go quick.
I don't think there's a whole lot. I love, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get there still, but I don't think I could see how people can burn through that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The credit line, there's got to be some kind of plan in line. They're not just gonna say, okay, here you can go buy $1 million worth of air balloon, you know what I mean? Water balloons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's got to be some kind of plan in line with the credit line.
Yeah, they're not just gonna let you run with it. Well, dope. But yeah, man, and I'm also glad you said Mexican because we do a thing called free stuff, right? We do a thing called free stuff, and you're gonna laugh at this one, bro, because
It sounds funny.
because you already know what this is when you see it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad you said Mexican because my boy Mo Hustle got the Mexican pineapple, and I'm finna get you a whole case, bro, of Mexican pineapple because my boy Mo Hustle out here grinding at the Hustle
You can
Town
mix that with
Network.
your
You know what I'm
clear.
saying? You gotta mix this with your clear. You
With
say
the
you like
clear.
clear liquor. You know what I'm saying? My boy Mo say he gonna send me a whole case when they come down for the Hustle Town. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So
man,
there you
see,
go.
man. We'll
I'm
take
glad
it.
you said Mexican pineapple available
Yes,
now.
sir. Hey, man.
Mexican.
Shameless plug. You know
So I
what
gotta
I'm
stop saying I'm Mexican.
Yeah. Look.
I mean, you
Mexican.
just the slang terminology for it. You know, it's all the same thing. That's just how they see it. You know what I mean? I don't care what they. Hey, we're from the same place. There's just an imaginary line they made up that differentiates us, man.
Not for real.
I mean, you know, we from Texas. This used to be Mexico, right? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man,
Exactly. You're Mexican.
I actually am a quarter Mexican.
You wish.
Hey, man. I always said we want that credit. We're taking it.
They're taking
Which
that
one?
quarter.
That credit?
Yeah. He's part Mexican.
They want my accolades. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we need
The
that.
delegation is spoken.
Well, yeah. I give it to him.
Hey man, he likes that spicy chili and all kind of stuff, man.
Yeah, and he got a bad little essay.
Look, he's Mexican now, man.
Yeah.
I got Mexican babiys. I feel like I'm Mexican
She
now.
verified him.
Yeah.
I got her citizenship, man.
Yeah, that part.
Oh man, you guys are hell, man.
Yeah, man. We also do Smash, Marry, Kills, and I'm hoping Mary Jane hit you with some good ones, bro.
Smash, Marry,
Kills, bro.
Well, you know, Jay's taste is all over the place.
She was talking about this before you got here, bro. This right here, hot topic.
His taste really is all over the place. So let's see. Smash, marry, kill.
You
No,
gotta
I'm just
smash
kidding.
one, you gotta marry one, and you gotta kill one. What's the first three
Okay.
you're throwing at him?
Let's see. Mulatto, Ella May, and Beyonce.
I'm gonna kill mulatto.
Ooh.
I'm a marry Ella May. Smash Beyonce.
Okay, Beyonce is on a roll right now. She was getting killed every time, bro.
Really?
Every time.
Well,
I really thought you would smash Mulatto.
Right? He killed Mulatto. I didn't
Yeah.
expect that one, bro.
so Ella May's more laid back.
I knew he
and
was
chill,
going to
you know
marry
what I'm
Ella
saying?
May. I
You
knew
know
he
what
would
I'm saying?
marry her.
That's something more of my alley. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't know. Mulatto. I don't know. It seems like she might got a lot going on. You know what I mean? She might come with a whole lot of package. You know what I'm saying? It might be a whole lot more than
You might get shot.
I want to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
She thought Mulatto was for show your taste. She was the first name she threw out there.
Yep, I was like, I know what Jay likes.
I love Ella May's voice.
Yeah.
I knew he was in love with Ella May though.
Okay.
That's why I used that too.
I'm the guy with
I
tattoos.
told you he's all over the place. Those three,
They're all
that's
over
his
the place.
taste.
I'm the guy tattooed up singing Ella May in the club, bro. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
no, for sure.
I love it, man.
For
That song goes hard.
He's tatted up, jamming. Hey, you recently just got the face
Feelings.
tat. Huh?
That's what he used to be singing at the.
What made you get King on the face, man?
I just wanted to, I just felt like, honestly, I just wanted to show that I don't play by anybody's rules. Like, you know what I mean? No, don't tattoo your face. No, you tattoo. Like, y'all are lucky that I don't have more.
Yeah.
I play by my own rules. This is my life. This is my
I'm
world.
trying to get RX like on my hairline. for real, I've been saying it forever.
That was my initial thinking. You know what I mean? That just stamping it. This is, hey, I make my own rules. This is my world. You know what I mean? And secondly, I wanted people to understand what they deal with when immediately. You know what I'm saying? When they're dressed. I want to get God on the other side.
Okay. I like that.
King and God.
Yeah, super dope, bro. Yeah, I was just wondering, you know what I mean? The face tat.
Hey, my tattoo man was like, nah, bro, you're tripping. I called him
He's
late.
like, you made it this long without it. Why?
It was a drunken night, you know what I'm saying? He thought I was playing, you know what I'm saying? He's like, bro, call me tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And he still kept trying to ignore me. Nah, bro, nah. You know what I'm saying? I was like, listen, bro, don't make me go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I go to the same people every time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Star Inc.
Please don't go nowhere else. He said, yeah, hey, shout out Star Inc, man. They let me hang up posters every time we got something going
people.
on.
That's
They show love over there.
Like,
Yes.
I remember Adam saying he wanted to drop out of school to do tattoos. And I'm like, bro, you're like 15, 14. What are you talking about, bro? He meant it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, shout out Adam. He
Free
did it.
AO, man.
I got my butterflies were in his mama's house, like before his shop and everything.
Yeah, a lot of my tattoos were
Yeah.
at his mom's house over there in the north.
He got who's up there working right now?
His brother
They go
Jerry.
hard. Yeah, Jerry. He goes super hard too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Little bro is one that created.
No,
the
yeah.
wave,
I know
you know what I'm
that.
saying? And you know what I mean. It's dope to see Jerry come out with his situation and make something of it as well too. Man, those are my brothers, man. You know, back to the beginning, back to the very beginning.
Sandbox,
You know what I'm
baby.
saying? Yeah.
Yes.
That's good shit, man. Yeah, man. I fuck with Star Inc, man. They always show us love. So, man, we got one more thing on here that we do. It's called Speak It Into Existence, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you could speak anything into existence a year from now, what would it be?
I'm gonna be the biggest music executive in Texas.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? All these connections between the business side of it to the artist side of it to the radio side of it. By then, you know what I mean? It's all coming together. And we're gonna be up out of here in a minute, man. And but you know what I mean? Hey, I learned it. I learned it the hard way. Home is where the heart is. You know what I'm saying? I'll go anywhere across the world. I'm coming back home though. You know.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, I believe in you, bro. I think you can do it. You're already on your way. We see it. You know what I mean? We've been seeing it.
Appreciate it.
It's just a matter of time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, you know that phone number changes. Yeah, better tap in, man. For that phone number changes, man.
I better get the new number. So yeah, man, I'm so glad you made it down, bro. Like I said, Mary Jane been bugging about getting you on here. You know what I'm saying? And it's right on time with this Hustle Town event you got going on. Yeah. So
I'll be hosting as well.
Yep.
So shout out to bro.
Shout out to bro. So for the people that's listening that don't know where they can follow you or find the Hustle Town Network event or your music or any of that, go ahead and give them the info.
J Trouble on all streaming platforms as far as the music. My Instagram is J Trouble Bossed Up. The Hustletown Network concert, the virtual concert, will be airing on Hustletown Network's YouTube channel. That was key to me to put these artists from our town onto their platforms, you know what I'm saying, to break these artists in that area, you know what I'm saying. So subscribe to Hustletown Network's YouTube channel. They do a lot of great things for a lot of artists, not just my show. For the continuous support that they've given for artists everywhere. Jeez, like, you know what I mean? We were there at the last one. You know how many dope artists we ran into or dope artists that I heard for the first time? Yeah. Like, yeah. These are the people that artists want to mess with, you know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to Hustletown Network, subscribe to their channel, and man, shout out to the whole team, man. Everybody that played a role in this, man. There's a lot of people that played a big role to a small role that may not even understand the importance of it, you know what I mean? So shout out to everybody that helped me along the way. Hey man, you know what I mean? Waco, we up, man. Syntax, we up. Shout out San Antonio, man.
Yeah, man, the time is now, man. So shit, appreciate you coming by. Yes, let's get to it. Another one in the books, Private Hip Hop Podcast. Y'all make sure to shoot us a subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Mexican Pineapple and all our sponsors.
Yeah, shout out to Dollhouse as well. Shout out to Chronic Beauty Bar.
Yep, and oneofacondrecords.com. We out.
Peace.
Peso, man. I'm in that bit with the Private Hip Hop Podcast, man. Prescription and Mary Jane, man. And Road Media. Make sure y'all tap the fuck in. Drip.
This has been a Rogue Media podcast.